Hello, my name is Alyssa Gottfredsen. My classmate Seth Howling and I produced this statistical analysis of factors determining TV viewership in college football for our Stats 330 class. He is not with me today, so I will be presenting. Americans love football more than anything else. The Super Bowl is the most watched TV event each year, and the NFL tops that list in general. Yet, even in the NFL, there is a lot of variance in TV viewership numbers. For our project, we are trying to predict viewership, which is the number of people watching in millions for a college football game. We decided to analyze college football instead of professional football because there is even more variance in viewership numbers. Viewership is important to networks in order to choose which games to air on their channel, especially when there are time conflicts between games. We accessed some online resources to help us determine which variables should be considered in order to predict viewership. From those resources, we determined that the explanatory variables should be day of the week, time of the day, whether the teams were ranked at the time of the game, size of the team's fan base, TV network, and if the game was a championship game. After collecting the data on these variables, we elected not to include the bowl games at the end of the season. Although the data was available, our model is to predict viewership of regular season games only. Some observations were also missing the number of viewers, which is our response variable, so we deleted these. We also removed all games that were split between ABC and ESPN on Saturday afternoons, which you can see here. These games were broadcast on both networks on a regional basis. Because the number of viewers was listed only with the network, we had no way to determine the number of viewers for each game. We removed all of these observations. We graphed out each variable with the others to determine any transformations that needed to be made, which you can see here with the log of the number of FBS fans. In order to have a linear model of regression for our project, we took the log of the number of FBS fans and used that in our model. We also checked for collinearity between explanatory variables and subsequently modified our variable list. At this point, we began creating linear models and used the analysis of variance to narrow down our explanatory variables. In the variable coefficients table, the coefficient column represents the effect of each variable on the predicted number of fans viewing a given football game. Each variable in our final model is statistically significant, as seen by the p-value in this table. Our final model included the variables network, log of FBS fans, champ, rank, and the interaction between rank and log of FBS fans. We tested this model against other models which included time and day, and against a black box model which included all of the variables we had at the beginning. This final model of ours is the most simple and accurate as it comes to prediction performance. What this model means is that for any given college football game in the regular season, if we know the channel the game is being played on, the number of fans for both teams playing, whether or not it was a championship game, and the lowest rank of the two teams playing, we should be able to predict the viewership of the game. That is the end of my presentation. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a great day.